The pickpocket badge on NBA 2K22. The pickpocket badge is nerfed to the ground. Onboard steals gone. Is pickpocket gone forever? What changes can you make to adjust for the nerf that's been made to the pickpocket badge? What's good, AllCity fam? I'm AllCity and thank you for tuning in. Before we continue this video, as always, I would love to invite you to the #1 NBA 2K22 Discord. We're well over 12,000 members and we would love for you guys to join the family. If you guys are looking for players to run with on NBA 2K22, join our Discord. The link for Discord will be in the description below. It'll also be the top pinned comment on this video. Can you still get steals after this update obliteration to onboard steals and the pickpocket badge? I want to give you guys the raw stats so you can understand what we're getting at here and why we're even making this video. Before the update, the pickpocket badge on Hall of Fame allowed defenders the opportunity to poke the ball loose or get a steal up to 14%, an increase to onboard defense. After the update, that number has dropped to 1.3%, a complete obliteration to onboard defense and onboard steals. To alleviate some of you guys' concerns in regards to creating future builds, you still can get onboard steals, but pickpocket is not going to be the badge that helps you get them. We are now back to getting bump steals, so you want to increase your perimeter defense so that way you can move faster laterally and also get yourself in position to get a bump steal. I do got to say that it's been one of the most unfortunate updates, as a lot of players, a lot of you guys out there have created builds just to get the pickpocket badge on Hall of Fame. The steal attribute is one of the most taxing, one of the most expensive attributes that you can get on your player, and you had to kind of, you know how it is when you get in the lab, you're trying to create a build, and just to get that steal attribute to a 99 overall, you have to sacrifice so much. So I feel your pain, and if you have been through this, please let me know in the comment section below how this change has affected you, because I know it's affected a lot of players out there. That's not to say that a ton of defenders still feel like they playing good on-ball defense, but I think this is more due to their perimeter defensive attribute as opposed to the steal attribute or the pickpocket badge. My rebirth build was a two-way three-point playmaker. I have 22 defensive badges with an 88 perimeter defense and only an 85 steal, and I was able to get 8 steals in a red game, and 100% of those steals were bump steals. Me getting into position, because I'm 5'10" with a good amount of speed, I was able to get into position first and create that bump steal animation. Not one of those steals were on-ball plucks. Taking this information into consideration for future builds, how do you create your future build? Do you invest your whole build into a 99 steal to get pickpocket on Hall of Fame? And I highly recommend that you guys do not invest too many attributes into your steal. I'm thinking a good safe spot to invest in your steal attribute is somewhere between 80 and 90, so that you have an opportunity to swipe at the ball without getting nearly as many fouls. Let's not forget that that's part of the description of the pickpocket badge, limiting the amount of fouls you receive for swiping at the rock. If we're being optimistic, this update could prove useful in the sense that you're able to now apply attributes to different areas in your build. You don't have to apply so many to a highly taxing attribute like the steal attribute. You could apply these attributes to other areas in your build to help create a more dynamic or even more balanced build. It's really going to be a matter of perspective. I know a lot of you guys are really upset about this on-ball nerf, but it is what it is. I wanted to give you guys the raw stats. Hopefully this information proved useful. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful and or informative, and if you did, please consider dropping a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, as we intend to have a ton of 2K22 content coming your way. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.